Hey Warrior fans, I'm Austin Reams and I'm here with head coach Shane Boggs. Welcome to Warrior Review. We're so glad you're here with us, and we just want to talk about the season. We're going to get into, again, we lost to Pinewood and lost 68-61, but a great effort by the Warriors. And we're going to talk about the season, a record-setting season again this year with this high-octane, high-powered offense. So I'd love to talk about that, but just before we get into the records, let's talk about the game with Pinewood and your thoughts on that game.
Well, we knew we were playing a really good team, a Pinewood team that had led the game against John Millage about 5 or 6 weeks ago in the third quarter, and really it was a one-score game late in the fourth quarter. So really good, really dangerous team. I thought we played a really, really good first half. We got a couple key stops. And I guess we did punt, but we had one turnover in the first half, but go in leading by 9, scoring 35 points. And we came out and talked about how critical it would be early in the third. Made some mistakes there, but really, really proud of how hard we played to get ourselves, kind of keep ourselves in the game. And ultimately it came down to one play, and Pinewood made one more play than us. They've got a very good team as well. They got a bunch of seniors that have been there and done that, and wish them well the rest of the way.
Yeah, we certainly do on that. So maybe the storyline for one of the huge storylines for the season is just the records broken. With all the offensive firepower. Let's talk about some of these records and. Acknowledge it's obviously a team effort. You've got to have people blocking. You've got to have receivers blocking on the edge. You've got to do all the things right to break these records. But let's talk about them.
Yeah, I mean, you got big records that we're going to, I think, put some graphics up here for Raj, TJ, and Rex. We'll start with Raj. Goes over 10,000 yards in his career, 110 touchdowns. Just crazy to watch him grow throughout the years, and I've said it so many times, but the numbers are really, really special. But the way he led our team and the way TJ has led our team has just meant more to me than any number. TJ's over 6,000 yards all-purpose in his career, 75 touchdowns. We're talking about interceptions, return for touchdowns, and punts and kicks, and over 30 as a receiver and over 30 as a rusher. It's just crazy to think about what he's accomplished, going all the way back to his freshman year playing receiver for us. So, and then Rex. Rex is Brookwood's single-season receiving leader with both catches and yards. And, I think about all three of these guys and how much work they've put in, along with some others. And just, they've been there literally at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. a lot of days, whether it be school days or in the summer. And that's where greatness is achieved. But like you said, when you got an offensive line that's a part of just short of 5,000 yards in a season, those guys need some credit to deserve a little credit as well. So proud of them and proud of the players around those three. So great job, guys.
All right. Well, we're going to go to the Pinewood highlights, and then we're going to go to the season highlights. So let's get into those.
All right. So here's some highlights from the Pinewood game. First play, we got 4 verticals out of a stack deal, and check it down to TJ. He makes a guy miss, outruns the rest, and I think that was a 53-yard score on the first play from scrimmage. Snap, hold, and kick are good, so it's 7-0. Just 12 seconds in. Little compliment to our speed option play. Raj finds Seth down the hash, and he picks up a nice chunk. Little rub play, throw it out there to TJ, and he takes it in the end zone. So offensively, we're pretty sharp early. Back to a different rub to Briggs for the 2-point play. Henry Fry and Wyatt Vaughn did a great job.
The offensive lineman has some hands too, Coach.
Absolutely. Right? Great job by those guys. Raj picks up a chunk. Got Pinewood backed up. I think we turned it over there, but Pinewood backed up. Good play on the post route. And here we are threatening again. So Raj finds Nick Clark. Big touchdown by Nick. And we find a little hole over there, kick it down to the maybe 12-yard line, and do a great job covering here. So got him tackled on the 20. throw a little hitch route to Rex Schofield. He makes a guy miss and fighting for yards. They're trying to get the ball, and he's doing a great job moving the pile all the way down to the 5. QB draw there. I got a guy to leave the box with the motion, and a nice little run by Raj. Have him backed up again.
This was a good defensive sequence here.
Yeah, we had him backed up twice and got him stopped both times. Needed a couple more, but Raj throws it out there to TJ. He gets a few extra yards. And a little corner route by Rex. What a great throw and catch there. Good job tackling him at the line of scrimmage. James Mizell in coverage really did a good job for us. So defending, we knew they were going to throw a handful of fades. Another great throw and catch. Raj takes this one in. So had a really good night on the ground, his best night on the ground of the year. Little curl flat concept. He finds Briggs out there in the flat. Tough yardage after the catch. Plan A didn't work, so we run around a little bit and then take it in the end zone. Really good run right there by Raj.
That was, I thought we had that one right there. That was close.
It was close. I think we might have hit it at the 9.5 yard mark. Good tackle for loss there. Isaiah Hill here. Crazy how many times after the ball bounces around a little bit you see these big returns.
Yeah.
But
I didn't see the hold either. I was kind of wondering about that in this play here. You'll see a flag come in.
yeah, had something late. Kind of a vertical switch concept. Raj finds Seth. Found ourselves down a couple scores late, and we kept cutting it to 1. Couldn't get them stopped, but taking you to some Frederica highlights here to start the year.
Yeah, we're just going to go through highlights through the whole year. So started out the year at Frederica. It seems like a long time ago, Coach.
It was a long time ago. That was one of many right there. We throw it out there in the flat to TJ, and we block it up pretty good, and he takes it to the house. So,
And speaking of taking it to the house,
yeah, we brought pressure off the edge. Rex undercuts the route, and I think this was a 75-yard pick 6. So that was a big-time play for us. Great play by Rex. Get behind him over there. Again, that's Rex, and gets it down inside the 5. Raj keeps it. And really good running right there by TJ. So run the little jet play back into the boundary. He makes some guys miss.
he always makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Crazy.
Yep. Another look there. Good blocking by on that edge right there too.
Absolutely. Great perimeter blocking. One of those 50-50 balls out there we win on. Now we're down at Weewahitchka, which was a great win for us in week 2.
And this was TJ had how many touchdowns on this one? A bunch.
Yeah, was it 5?
I think it was 5. So this is the second one here. The Warriors travel down to Weewa to get their first win of the year.
Little post route there off the bootleg, backside post from Raj to Rex.
And then TJ scores there, so that makes 3.
Right before the half here, we hit him on a slow screen, and you see Henry Fry out in front on that blocking, which was awesome. Once you get TJ in space, he's probably going to close the deal. So he did that again here. And we find him on a check down on our 4 verts again. Check it down, and he finds the end zone. So it may have been 6, huh?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe so. Sorry, we have trouble keeping up with how many touchdowns he scores, but incredible year by TJ.
Found him on a wheel route. I know he's got 75 to end his career. We did do that the other day. So crazy how many times he scored over 6,000 yards of all-purpose yardage.
Now we're got McClay coming in for the first home game of the year.
Really great throw out there. From Raj to TJ. There's Caleb Lewis with a big sack for a safety.
Yep. Get him on the point totals, 2 points on a year.
Screen out here to Rex. We block it up pretty good. He makes a guy miss. And there's old Briggs Daniel off of on a 4th and short play where we went with a little compliment to the toss and hit a big one. Huge play here, the opening drive at Stratford. Raj finds TJ, he finds the end zone, and we were up 6-0 at that point. Pitch it back over here. Tough running, gets that one in. Extra point by Oscar is good. Onside kick, Rex, great effort there. I remember that we were down 21-7 and we're able to get this thing tied up in just maybe 3 or 4 football minutes. So great run there by TJ. Get a speed option coming out in the 3rd quarter here. Get a few blocks. He cuts it back, and one of those big plays. 70-something yard, maybe 80 yard. I think it was an 80-yard touchdown. They were running a little play action there. Nick Clark coming off the backside, and he gets home.
And he had a great year as outside linebacker.
Sure did. Really great scramble right here by Raj. Gets it out around midfield. We're up to Millage, going to Millage. I think it's 7-0 Millage. They kick it to TJ.
Yep, mistake number 1.
And
number one, yeah, so number 1 had an angle on him, but it didn't matter.
73-yarder for a touchdown.
Yeah, as you see these highlights and kind of go over the season, we talk about this a lot, but this is a very resilient team. Doesn't get flustered here. There's Raj going in for the score there on a 4th down play. I mean, just kept on relentless, kept on coming. You got to be proud of that.
Absolutely. We've said it so many times, but I think it just, even Friday night, like down there with a minute to go, we were still going to try to figure out a way to get that ball back and believe we could go score. But so many times we hung in there and just played the next play and battled our way back.
Yeah, good hustle play here by the defense.
Yep, pretty good little pursuit, getting some guys the ball. Maybe a 5-yard loss on that one.
Aiden Hunt on that tackle there.
James Mizell with a pick. And I think Raj finds Briggs on a little scramble play here. So good job there. On to Deerfield. Really cool play there where Raj is attacking the alley defender, brings him to him, and flips it out there to Rex. Rex scores. This is that big night where Raj would throw for 698, and I think Rex had 369. That one was ruled incomplete. That would have been touchdown number 10 on the night for Raj.
That's right. I believed him when he said he caught it there. I'm going to give you a hard time about that.
Yep, that's right. So we here we are inside the 50 again on the right. We get going for the throw off that quick change situation. He finds Rex on a post and finds Seth down here on a crossing route for a touchdown. Really great catch by Nick Clark in the back of the end zone. Finds Seth on a little out route for a touchdown. Kind of a blitz. We were throwing hot right here, and then Rex makes a corner miss, takes it the rest of the way for a touchdown. I think he had 4 on that night. Seth had 4. Made a overhang player fall down there and goes 80 yards for a touchdown. on a night where we would score 59 and need every one of them.
Yep.
So throws it behind the corner in front of the safety, and another touchdown for Rex. This was a huge sequence right here. Trailing 4th and 7.
Kind of had to stop, and you got it.
I think we probably would have tackled him anyway. I'd like to think that. Throw the rubber out here to go ahead. And that's going to put us up 59-56. Gets it just inside the pylon. Some fun times.
Yep, a classic game. Well, a lot of those Brookwood Deerfield games are. This certainly was. So.
And then they get it all the way down here and trying basically a 51-yarder. So great win at Deerfield.
And this is Southland at home.
Yeah, it's a nothing game here where Southland's driving. Rex goes into the pile, grabs the ball. I think he ends up going about 75 yards on this. Huge play, changing momentum. Really great throw there from Raj to TJ, and that was a 4th down play. We forced, I think, 5 turnovers in that game, so great turnover there. We're up at Tift area now. We're wearing white.
Another close game. Down to the wire with this game as well.
There's the out route here to Briggs. 3rd and 9. We go reverse there to Rex, and he takes it to the house. So that was our opening score of that game. Yeah, another one of those back and forth type deals. It was just an exciting game to watch. Rex with big kick return for a touchdown.
Yeah, this is very early in the game. He came out strong here.
Yeah, and go for a little fake extra point. Rex to William Marler for 2, which was critical in this game. Finds TJ down the middle for a touchdown. Kind of a little rub route, creating kind of a slant look for Rex. And then Raj takes this one in. That's one of the things about man coverage. You get all those guys with their backs turned, and QB takes off. Really great throw and catch. Great effort by Briggs. Little fallout, comeback type route. Then making some people miss afterwards. They finally knock him out of bounds around the 10. Go back to that out route. That's TJ down there for the touchdown. I think that may have been a 4th down play. They go slow screen here.
And this is at the end of the game, kind of the last drive.
Yeah, that's not what we were dreaming of to start the possession, to let them rip off a big one out to midfield. But here they are, and what a great job by TJ driving on that ball. Gets the pick. That ends that one. Here we are at home against Terrell. So a little sweep into the boundary. And while we were blocking, it doesn't take a whole lot of space for this guy. So it was when I thought he started to look really healthy again this night.
Yeah, really got his burst back there.
Great throw in traffic there. Great throw and catch by Raj to Rex. And he finds Briggs.
Scrambling with his eyes downfield. Really cool to see that from Raj.
Yeah, and he finds Seth over there for a big 1st down.
Good
Nick
hustle.
Clark, great hustle play here.
And that really changed the game right there, if I recall.
It was a huge play. Yeah, it was another one of those back and forth games until we made that play, and it helped us pull away from them. Throw a kind of a skinny post there to Rex. He rips off a big one, but we're still hustling, grabbing for the ball downfield, and somebody knocks it out, and we recover. Slow screen back here to TJ. Huge play down inside the 35. He's ruled down there. Running a bunch of outside zone in this game. I remember that one was late in the game there.
Kind of sealed the deal, didn't it?
Really, really big play. So against Valwood at home, we'll double move. Find Rex out here for a touchdown. That was our opening score. We got hot in the second quarter. I think that was the first play of the second quarter. Big hit by TJ. Here we are threatening again. Throw a little corner out, smash concept. First man, and TJ breaks open. Great throw by Raj. Comes back on the next series. TJ's running the alley, knocks the ball out, and we get it on 37. What a great throw and catch. Great catch out there on the sideline by Rex. Speed option to TJ. He gets in. And then TJ with a little wildcat action right here. Had the ability to throw the bubble out there to Rex if he needed it, but he just took it in for the score. I think that was a 4th down play. Good little scramble by Raj for the first down. Go back to the outside zone. Sometimes it's more of a pin and pull blocking scheme, but it's same track. Touchdown TJ, and then here Raj on the bootleg takes it in.
All right, Coach, great to see those highlights. Great season. I know there's a lot of things that Brookwood fans are going to remember about this season for a long time. But just kind of your thoughts on the year. I know we can't name all the players to give all the credit, but just a lot of things did well. A lot of great performances this year. Talk about your team.
Well, I mean, it's just a really, really fun team to coach. I mean, a lot of times you can paint a picture about how fun they were to coach by the things you didn't have to do. And I'm just telling you, we didn't have chemistry issues. We didn't have stuff like that. And so that made it fun. They loved each other. They worked hard for each other. And they believed, they never quit. And you saw that every Friday night. We didn't always come out on top, but like we were going to go down swinging, and I'm really proud of them for that. So it was a really fun year.
Yeah, and you probably saw that also in the times when it didn't go well. I mean, to me, that as a fan, that was what I was proud of. And I mean, you want to win, you want to see the success, but you saw how hard this team fought in the losses too.
Absolutely. We had great, we always talk about Raj and TJ, but I want to mention Chapman Wolsfeld, just what an unbelievable leader he was for us for so long. When you look at like a guy who just comes to work, steady plotter, not going to overreact, not going to get too high with the highs or too low with the lows. And I think guys like Chapman went a long way for our younger guys to see how that was modeled. So really appreciate him and a bunch of those other guys as well. Yeah.
All right, so moving forward, again, congratulations to the seniors and all their efforts and the parents, and just, we celebrate what they did as a team and how they led this team. Appreciate y'all seniors and what y'all did. So let's move forward to 2024. What are your thoughts on the season? Obviously, a lot of games get won and lost between now and the season in the weight room. And training and things like that. But tell me about this up and coming team.
Well, it'll be an exciting team. It's going to be fun to try to watch guys compete for positions. I think when you look at whether you want to look at our successes or our struggles this year, I mean, physics played into it a bunch. I mean, those guys that were talking about with all the highlights and the records and all that kind of stuff, physics are a big deal. Sometimes our defensive struggles were a product of height, weight, frame type stuff. And so you're right. The weight room is going to be huge. And I know there's some guys working literally today. And so it'll be fun to watch those guys fight for inches and try to get faster, bigger, stronger, all that kind of stuff. And that's going to be what the next, honestly, 7 months are going to be about. And then we'll get back out there in the spring and go to work for some spring ball. So it's always fun to get started, and you always want to see how hungry your team is to grow. And I expect that we're going to be a really hungry team fighting for inches.
Yep. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all tuning in and tuning in every week, and we will see you next year on the Warrior Review.